woke you up at 3 a.m. and asked you, can you cook him a meal? What meal are you cooking?
I'm not doing it. Nothing, the fuck? I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. I'm so sorry. Or peanut butter jelly. I'm going back to sleep.
And not a damn thing.
I'm not cooking a damn thing. They getting a sandwich. It's 3 a.m. Fuck, I look like Martha Stewart.
No. Hell no.
A dream. We gonna get a nice turkey and cheese sandwich with some chips and a juice. I'm making him shit. He better get the fuck up and make his own self. Like, what? On to sleep. Probably a turkey and cheese sandwich.
This pussy.
So when we ask questions like, what do you bring to the table? These are the type of things that we don't want to deal with. Since you can make me something to eat in the middle of the night, do not call me when you're having car trouble on the side of the road. Don't wake me up in the middle of the night if you need to go to the hospital. If somebody breaks in, do not expect me to protect you. Because the reality behind any relationship is to serve each other. The same way you expect me to protect you, the same way you expect me to provide, the same way you expect me to be there for you when you need me, it's the exact same way that I'm going to expect you to do the same things. No ifs, buts about it. But once you start having similar attitude on things that are important to me, do not expect me to provide you with shit. And this right here is one of the biggest problems in most relationships. People expect to get, but never want to give anything in return.
The video I just showed you is proving to me that a lot of women in America has failed on being a wife, a girlfriend, a helpmeet as they would call it in the Bible. When you look at a lot of these passport brothers and they're going to other countries, and you can see how in the Philippines, Thailand, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Africa, and other sorts of places where women still have values and cook for their men. I'm going to show you some more videos in a minute. This video that I'm about to show you was trending for a long time. Maybe a lot of people seen it, and maybe a lot of people didn't see it, but it's a video where a man has a good job, he's married to his wife, he has kids. He works 13-hour shifts, doesn't ask for any money from his wife, she has her own online job, and still, he can't get a meal.
I can't come home to a full-course meal. What we married for? What we married for?
I'm not your mama. I'm your wife. Your dishes clean, your clothes clean, you always got to clean clothes when you go to work, don't you? Can you stop recording me?
I can't come home to a full-course meal. Working all these long goddamn hours, I can't come home to a full-course meal. Huh? I just knew I was going to come home and have some food on the goddamn stove. And now you playing, man. You playing. You playing.
On your way home.
Well, you playing. What the hell we get married for? You been doing it for like 2 or 3 months, man. What is it? I can't get no food when I come to...
He's asking a logical question, and I don't know who's raising these women, but the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, I'm not your mother. Of course you're not my mother, but you're my wife. And when a lot of these passport brothers make these videos going to other countries and laying back, and the women are treating them with so much love, these women in America get upset on trying to ask these brothers from America, why do you leave to go to another country to find a wife? Well, this is why. When we was in high school, we had home ec classes where the men knew how to do blue-collar work, auto mechanics, carpentry, and the women took sewing classes and cooking classes. But what happened in our country, they took all of that, all the programs out of these schools. Now the men and the women are messed up. I'm going to show you some more videos where these women are really serious on saying they don't cook for their husbands or they don't know how to cook.
Your boyfriend who's not your husband, you messed up still. You don't cook for men who are not your husband unless they're paying you and you're a chef and your name is on a check. Okay? You don't cook for people unless you're a caterer. Okay? Unless they're your children. You don't cook for grown men for free. If you do, you're a pick-me. I'm sorry. And I will never say it's okay to cook for someone who's not your husband. You can cook and have a dinner party and invite other guests and let him taste your cooking if you're so worried about him thinking you can't cook. But you don't ever cook for him just to cook for him. You can bring him home some leftovers. You can bring him home some food from the restaurant. You can, bring him leftovers from your mom's house, but you can't cook for him. Okay? Why? Because that's wife privilege. Okay? Unless he's going to put you on his wheel and as the beneficiary of his insurance policy, you can't cook for him. Okay? So if he wants you to cook for him, have your name on some type of document where you are compensated in the future. Okay? Because you're putting in work as a wife and you're not getting any wife benefits. So, don't cook for that man. I don't care. Let him cook for you all he wants. You eat all his food, whatever. But you don't cook for him. You just tell him, oh, I only cook.
Now that lady they call her Sprinkle Sprinkle. She calls herself Sprinkle Sprinkle. And apparently, whoever heard her in her life, she takes it out on men. She tells women stuff like this. And women follow her. This is the messed up relationships that we have in our beautiful country of the United States of America. And this is sad that people, as men, have to leave here to go to another country and find a true wife. I'm going to show you a video of a Latin female talking about in her country, they cook for their men.
In other countries like South America, because they're taught at a young age to learn how to cook, that is something that is a part of like the day-to-day routine. So the biggest comparison to over here is that women lack that, and not a lot of women know how to cook here. A lot of women over here are overweight and they don't take care of themselves. They don't work out. They don't really care about their body and any of that. So one of the biggest things is like women over there don't eat out. They don't eat processed food because they know how to cook. They cook, so they're eating home cooked meals, which means they look better. They take care of their bodies better. They care about how they look because, if you're in shape, then you want to maintain that. If you're already eating out all the time, eating whatever it is, Popeyes, anything over here, then you're just going to keep fueling the fire as you keep going. You're not going to care about going to the gym.
If you heard what the Latin woman said, that's why they have beautiful bodies, because they cook real home cooked meals. And I know a lot of passport brothers. I know people that travel. Everybody knows I'm good friends with Philly Dom, and he travels. He tells me because they cook over there. In the Philippines, the Filipino women will tell you, we love cooking, we love cleaning. This is what we do. They do this. They'll go outside and wash their clothes out in buckets and scrub. The women in the Philippines, one of the most beautifulest women, hard-working women, not asking for a lot. They cook for their men. If their man is hungry, I'm hearing this 2-3 in the morning, they will get up and cook. But the women here in America, they lack that. And then when guys leave to go to find a wife in another country and is happy, the women in America have negative things to say. I'm going to show you one last video.
Know how to be submissive to your man. You don't have to be his mama just because you're cooking for him and you taking care of him. What is the problem with catering to your man these days?
The moral of the story of this video that I just done and share to everybody is that we lack communication in our country now. We lack self-respect. We lack responsibility. We are so spoiled because, let's just be honest, I was born, raised, and bred in the USA. This is my land. And if this land right here was so bad, a lot of people would not bust their behind to get here. This is the greatest country you could ever walk on. But we lack the love and respect for men and women together. This video that I just did, I'm going to be doing more series, and then I'm going to be doing more series on how the men lack taking care of their homes. This is Big Hawk, Yonkers native, Street Talk. I'm out of here.